Future Stars Team 2 has just been released, and we can see that there's a lot of different content. It's a decent, very decent team. I do think it's probably a little bit better than Team 1. Some people could argue. I mean, we've got Pedri, Gravenberg, so many different expensive cards. They were quite extinct for a while, but we are going to be having another promo, of course, after Future Stars. I was thinking maybe it's going to be Road to the Final. We haven't seen Road to the Final. We had Road to the Knockout, all of those cards, but we didn't actually see Road to the Final. So are we going to be seeing Road to the Final? Probably. There is also going to be, of course, FUT Birthday a little bit after Future Stars, but we do actually have a huge leak about what the actual next promo is going to be, and we're going to be taking a look at that in this video. So obviously a disclaimer, if you don't want to be knowing what promo is going to be after Future Stars, this is your warning. But getting into it now, we are going to be having a brand new promo, something we've never seen before, so it's always a breath of fresh air when EA Sports do bring us this. It's going to be very interesting to see how it is going to be working. We do have this information from Trusty FUT on Twitter. This is basically a summary for us to basically get a grasp of what is actually going to be coming. So we are basically going to be getting a new promo that is going to be called FUT Captains. So FUT Captains, that is going to be the name of it. Now it is only going to be, I believe, 4 cards for players that do actually have a FUT Heroes already, or are of course on that sort of category. It's not going to be, for example, for a current player, let's say, just to get this card. So for example, a captain, Jordan Henderson or something like that, or Van Dijk, or Kevin De Bruyne. This is not something for them, a captain of their team, to actually get a card like that. This is going to be for retired footballers on that FUT Heroes category, and I do believe that this is simply going to be for the current FUT Heroes. It's only going to be the ones selected that have captained their club or country. So I don't believe there is going to be an introduction of any sort of like new players that don't already have a FUT Heroes card. But this is going to be a brand new separate card to the current version that they do have. So the current version is not going to be upgrading. So for example, right now we do have Ginola. We have Ginola, of course. We've got loads of different FUT Heroes. Ginola notably is the best one, the most expensive one. We can go here and we can actually view them if we sort by price, PlayStation price. So we can see Ginola, of course, Cordoba, Di Natale, lots of different good cards, but it sort of drops off after this. So this is going to be something that hopefully makes FUT Hero cards more exciting again. Of course, these cards, these versions are not going to be upgrading. The best way to think of this, in my opinion, is icon moments. So icon moments, new versions of the current players that we have are released, and essentially not all of these FUT Heroes are going to be re-released. It is going to be just the certain ones that have played as captain for their club or country. Now I'm not sure if we're going to be getting a brand new batch of different players, because let's say half of these, or even maybe a quarter, captain their club or country. That's going to be a very empty promo. So in sort of like numbers of how many cards, we've already got not a lot of FUT Hero cards. And if you narrow it down to those that have captained for club or country, I'm sure we're not going to have too many. So if we go over to Trusty FUT here, we can see what he's said. The next promo leak is called FUT Captains. Hero cards that were captains for club or country will get upgrades. The upgrades apparently are insane. So these cards are separate. So similar, separate to the old hero versions. These are going to be new ones coming into packs. Now, is there anything about sort of, are there going to be different names that we don't already have as FUT Heroes? I think we understand now that it's going to be a separate card released as Icon Moments, similar to Icon Moments, but are there going to be separate cards? That's sort of like my main question. I'm not sure if this is going to be explained here. More FUT Captain leak. The new version of the Heroes upgraded cards will leave packs after the promo is done. Okay, interesting. They are limited times released, meaning the old versions will remain in packs after it. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That's interesting. So it's just going to be like a normal promo. It's going to be basically like Icon Moments. If we're going back to Icon Moments, if you guys don't know what that is, Icon Moments usually get added into the stage of FIFA, and they just remain for the rest. But this is just going to be like a normal promo, and it's just going to be released for, let's say, a week or two. But I still don't know how you're going to get around the fact that there's not a lot of FUT Hero cards, and there's probably, when you narrow it down, there's not going to be a lot of them, like I have already mentioned. So we're going to have to see. But that's all of the information, I believe, that we have seen so far about it. We do have sort of like this from FUT Sheriff. This came before Trusty Foot mentioned it, so I think FUT Sheriff wasn't 100% sure, and he basically brought it out as a prediction. He made this with Criminal FIFA. He said heroes are a good addition, but only 2 or 3 are usable at this stage of the game. EA need to bring out a concept just like Icon Moments so you can see more usable cards. So this is what he's done with Criminal FIFA. Amazing, amazing graphics. If we zoom in here, we can actually take a look at some of these cards. So Ginola, this just looks absolutely amazing. They've given them updated dynamic images as well. I think it's just absolutely stunning. I really, really like this idea. It's going to be very, very interesting. I'm not sure here if every single player has captain for their club or country, but we're going to have to see how EA Sports are sort of going to get around that problem, because I think it'd be a little bit strange to bring in brand new FUT heroes. That wouldn't make sense, because how could they be involved in this promo if they don't already have an original FUT heroes card? But EA, that's for EA to deal with, but it definitely sounds like a good idea. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about it. Shout out to FUT Sheriff, Criminal FIFA, of course, Trusty Foot, and it's definitely going to be very interesting. Most likely, if we look at the starting date, lastly, real quick, probably maybe on the 18th. I think the way EA have been doing promos is sort of like no break, so maybe on the 18th. If we check quickly here when these go out of packs, is there a date? 6 days and 20 hours, so that's not going to help us too much, but that is definitely possible, the 18th of February. If not, then it's probably going to be the 25th. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.